camera, but you could picture it, couldn't you, of the recovery now that he will go into, just trying to get some carbohydrate maybe back on board, certainly some salt that he will have lost during those long stints.
He's a renowned sweater, is GM.
Is that right? Okay.
Absolutely right.
I'm not sure whether that's good knowledge or whether we've gone too far there.
I said to him earlier, I said, because he's moving to Barcelona, he's actually moving to Barcelona. He lives in England, just north of London at the moment, and his plan is to move to Barcelona. He's been sort of working at doing that. And I said, mate, if you move to Barcelona, you're just going to spend the rest of your life sweating. And he says, yeah, how fantastic it's going to be. It's like, yeah, I've kind of got to agree with you there.
Surely it's a good way of losing weight, maybe. Do you lose weight through sweat? There must be a bit of... It's salt, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, you do lose some weight, but you just put it straight back on when you drink.
Fair enough. So, yeah, we're closing in on another hour completed. Let's get a little more from Mariotti. Andrew?
Yeah, just a little Lippmann story. The first time I met him, he was telling me about having raced husky dogs. You know, he did race husky dogs. And I said, oh, that's interesting. I used to live in Muswell Hill, and there's a guy that used to walk 2 or 3 husky dogs down my road. And he said, that was me. So I'd seen JM as a husky dog racer trainer way before I ever met him when he was car racing, because he didn't think too much of it, apart from the dogs look nice. There you are.
Now that, Andrew, is in the book, isn't it?
No!
Yes, it is. I've read that. I've read that's in the RSL chapter.
Oh, yeah, no, about him not buying me the ice cream.
Oh, no, not buying you. No, it is, yeah, but you also mentioned that he was a husky dog.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I wrote that chapter.
Did you write that book, Andrew?
I did write that book, yeah. There's so much good stuff in there I've forgotten.
It's on everyone's Christmas list.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
what's it called?
So. It's called Is There Much More of This?
By Andrew Marriott.
There's a bit more in the pit lane tonight, I can tell you that from me. And it's what a Sun copy taker said to me years ago when I was dictating some long story about James Hunt. You know, in the old days, you had to dictate stories to a bloke who then typed it out, and then somebody else, of course, then edited it. And I was going quite nicely with it. And he said to me, mate, is there much more of this? And so I thought that was a brilliant title for a book. Anyway, performancepublishing.co.uk, and there's still a discount for anybody listening on the radio show network of wonderful companies.
I wonder
adulterated plug.
I wonder whether there's going to have to be a postscript edition now to include the 2022 Barcelona 24 hours.
No, it's going to be that difficult second book.
Oh, right.
You know, like that difficult second album.
Yeah.
Andrew's going to write that difficult second book.
Okay, so
full of anecdotes.
A book just as thick, probably.
Oh God, no, it's as thick, but then you'll have that even harder, trickier third book. He's got enough stories going back his World Motorsport career, his broadcasting career, to fill about 20 books.
I've no doubt about that. But the thing is, he's not done yet, so he's still going to accumulate stories.
Most of them are not printable, to be honest.
Can I add?
You can add.
Yeah, I am starting on another book at the very moment, but it's a completely different book. So a bloke I know, one of the artists, because I run a motoring art exhibition sometimes in the winter, and this guy had got the most fantastic.
You just heard the story there. Fabulous to see that car back out. Yeah. Let's head back down to Andrew.
Yeah, Arnie Neveling is just out of the car. Having a very good run, Arnie.
Sorry, just
having a very good run.
Yeah, I thought it was quite a good stint. Pity about the troubles we had earlier. It was very unfortunate, but was just really unlucky, to be honest.
Now, you've been around racing a while. You were top man in Rotate's karting, 20 years ago, I suppose. And then have you raced in the Formula Renault Euro Series, I think?
Yeah, that's correct. A lot of karting in the old days and a bit of Formula Renault, and now recently the lovely world of GT racing.
And do you live in South Africa, or are you based over here?
Yes, I'm still based in South Africa, yeah.
So where are you from?
So the town is called Vereniging. It's about 100 kilometers south from Johannesburg.
Do you do any racing there?
Yes, so in South Africa we do the South African GT Championship, which is all GT3 cars and GT4s. I do that together with Charles Ranges in the Audi R8. and then we do the Polo Super Cup series, part of the Global Touring Car Series in South Africa.
Excellent. So you're racing all the time, really.
Yeah, I'm a lucky man. I'm racing quite a bit.
But what about this team, Redant? They're a pretty smart outfit.
Yeah, it's a fantastic team. They really surprised me. The whole setup, even the organization, everything is really good, and I'm really proud to be part of it all.
Very good. Well, nice to talk to you. We didn't realise we had a South African, did we?
Thanks, Andrew. And yeah, Redant Racing. That car
In the FIA World Endurance Championship driver standings in 2014, second indeed to his teammate Christian Poulsen this weekend. But Nygaard not able to hold back Nick Whitmer, and actually, well, there's a big gap between them now. So have we actually had a further pit stop for Nygaard? They'll cross the line with 36.7 seconds. It was... I wonder whether Poulsen pitted on the green there, whereas we know the number one car did not. The number one car came in under code 60, didn't it?
Well, Nygaard's been in the car 49 minutes, so that pit stop came right in the middle of a stint, so to speak. Nick Whitmer took the car over from Bryson Morris.
Yeah, but Nygaard did 23 laps and then came in for fuel. But I think, even though the pit stop for car 14 started under code 60, it will have continued on into green. Nick Whitmer then leading the way as one heck of a lot of Porsche Cup cars pile their way into turn 4. They're being hunted down by the 710 Lamborghini of Liepert. And that GTX class leader running as the 20th positioned car overall. So it's the 2022 edition of the 24 Hours of Barcelona, the Trofeo Fermi Velez, live on the Radio Show Limited network of channels. We're in sound and vision, perfectly synced. Johnny Palmer and Joe Bradley looking after matters in the commentary box. And we've had now 5.5 hours of this year's race.